Hey everyone, today we're back in the weekly pack. And if you haven't seen this weekly pack, it's very centered around a couple different synergies. The main ones being the trumpets and mana. The other one being there's some of the jump, friend ahead feints, friend ahead attack synergies going. I've had a couple videos from this weekly, my first one being a blind weekly perfect game. That was pretty incredible. The whole goal was to overwhelm the opponent with trumpets. I've done another run that was the Rambutan only squad, so that is generating mana only using Rambutan from the fur-bearing trout, and having the Rambutan obviously go onto pets that will use that mana with abilities. Pets like Chimera, Sea Serpent, Cali Greyhound, those kind of pets. And yeah, this run I wanted to kind of do a little bit different, but some of the same as well. So basically going to be messing with trumpets in this one, and also going to be combining that with the Cobra a little bit. The Cobra is a very strong friend ahead attacks snipe unit. Probably the strongest in the game, considering you can scale it up and level it up and get it much stronger snipes than any other sniper could potentially have. Pets like the snake are really good because it's consistent, but it does not scale with the attack or health with its own stats. So hopping into this game here, we have the mana and trumpets going, and that's kind of how I was building this team. Let's just get a couple mana generators, a couple trumpet generators, maybe a cherry or two, and just kind of see where the game goes from there. Consistent theme is just generating as many trumpets as you can early on. Usually, you know, these early turns, if you can generate 6 to 10 trumpets, you're going to absolutely dominate the opponent. But now you see me change things up a little bit. We bring in the surgeon fish, so trying to get this guinea fowl a bunch of health. So the thought is we use trumpets to generate HP, and then we can generate more trumpets than we used. Looks like it worked. And you see the mana snipes too, they're so crucial, and yeah, 10 trumpets, there's just no chance at turn 5. Unless they have 10 trumpets. You see, take level ups and just skipping like a PDF. I have a Bigfoot on the team, skipping PDF, and what was the other one, a fairy. Those would have been much better than a Bigfoot, but I figure especially with level 2 surgeon fish, with 29 HP on our guinea fowl now, it's just unlimited trumpets in this early game. It feels good. And the thing I like about this combo, like I said, it's like you're generating trumpets, and then you're using trumpets, and then you're generating more trumpets. So I kind of wanted to take that theme that I had going here and expand on it a little bit and see if I could get that kind of generate trumpet, use trumpet chain going. And yeah, you see here the HP is just too much for other teams to handle. Surgeon fish, incredible tempo if you use it with, you know, other strong units. Yeah, 828 guinea fowl. If he was level 2, that would be incredible, but we don't even need it. We absorb a 10 damage snipe and still have room to spare. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, got the sea lion level up, and there is the Cobra. So it kind of works out perfect to where we can buff HP on our guinea fowl and surgeon fish, and we can buff attack on our Cobra. And the whole goal here now is to get the biggest possible golden retriever, so then hopefully our Cobra can get multiple triggers from said big golden retriever. Doesn't help when a pen gobble decides to snipe him, but that's okay. The guinea fowl is going to carry us to a certain point, and then hopefully the Cobra can take us to the promised land. So there's the potato in the back line. They're usually super clutch in this weekly, with all the little chip mana snipes and friend ahead attacks. You know, your PDFs. This guy's got a back PDF. Pretty scary. 1034, level 2 guinea fowl. Yeah, go ahead and snipe them. I'll take those snipes. So it's looking good. And yeah, pretty simple here. I didn't know if I wanted to go like some ostrich scaling or what. Yeah, I wasn't satisfied with this team. It could be very easy to just ride this team out, but yeah, I don't know. I just want to keep pivoting stuff, keep mixing it up. Figure if I can sneak in a little more stats before making my final pivot, that would be great. And there you have it there. Kind of showed the whole team synergy there with that battle. Not quite a full synergy, but yeah, it's decent. 2 tier 6s show up, instantly get a trigger, it felt great, and get another trigger. So that was actually incredible ostrich value. And they have a sea serpent. Our guinea fowl absorbs the sea serpent snipe. We get our trumpets, our snipes start going off, and look at that. The Cobra beats the Falcon. So that looked very promising there, so now it's time. Like I said, we generate trumpets with cherries, we use trumpets with a surgeonfish, we generate more trumpets with the guinea fowl, we use trumpets with the wildebeest, and hopefully with the coconut it'll give us an extra Cobra trigger. So now we're using our sea lion to get attack on our potato guys that need attack, and we're getting health on our guys that need health. So it's kind of awesome using the sea lion in the middle, and it kind of works perfectly like this, right? We don't really need HP, we have the potatoes for protection. If they snipe through potatoes, then we're probably going to lose anyway. That means it's a very strong team. And they have 47 HP, and we get through it. Kind of no problem. But you saw that coconut was so very clutch. So melon shows up, you gotta take it, and I figured if we can get another coconut trigger, that would be incredible. And then after that, obviously Cobra level 3 probably be what we go for. There's no reason to really level anything else to level 3. I don't even know if we'd have enough trumpets to get a wildebeest a second activation. I guess we'll see here. Yeah, we generate 8 trumpets. Yeah, we got 16. Oh boy, Kitsune Chimera, let's see. Come on, snipes. And look at it. What a good draw. Kitsune Chimera, keeping up with it. And there's our level 2, and decide to just stack what's in front of me. Probably should not have stacked the wildebeest, but honestly, I was thinking even just the 1/1 stat you get from it is good. We are not too strong in the stat department. We're very one-sided on stats. So let's just get our guinea fowl going. 49 HP. They have a big old kangaroo, but luckily they have this 4 attack doorhead ant that we get to generate some trumpets from. Unfortunately, the melon blocked one of them. And we get to start chipping away. The coconut gets the KO, which is so crucial. So now we get our second coconut, and we can start chipping through this boar. And I think you can see it just is absolutely incredible final battle. The generate trumpets, use trumpets, generate trumpets, use trumpets. And then it's all setting up for the big Cobra. So that was fun running Cobra in the back line without any like, you know, there's no onion or anything like that, right? So now let's take a look at a bonus clip where I run the second position Cobra. Alright, we're picking this one up on turn 13. We have 6 trophies and 1 heart remaining, so a very dire situation, but you see the team that's set up. Level 2 Abomination. It looks like we have some, not the best pets in there, but some decent stuff. Worm-a-sand, ostrich, hamster. It's all just to scale the Cobra. Figured the Abomination in the front, we could probably swallow like some summon pets or something that'll help maybe get an extra Cobra trigger. So looks like we got some trumpets from our cherry. So the Cobra not doing too much, but that's kind of what happens when you commit to like a scaling team over the full synergy. The main thing I wanted to do was obviously scale the Cobra. And I'm trying to mess with the ostrich now, how it's the same tier pet. So I know tier 6s would be the best to freeze because I think they have the highest likelihood. But all those tier 5s showed up, so I'm trying to get the trigger with tier 5s. And you see the Abomination, I moved it back because we have Cerberus and Pied Tamarin. So the Cerberus will give the Cobra an extra trigger. And you see here they had a weak unit in the front. We get 3 triggers off the first hamster, which is incredible. Pretty much guarantees the win for us when we get that many attacks in the front. And there's our other tier 5. So we got the trigger with tier 5. 2 more tier 5 show up, so might as well. And yeah, I figure the Cobra is so strong, might as well go for the level 3 Cobra. And that's where it hurts not freezing the tier 6s. You see all the tier 6s that show up. Luckily, we get the trigger in the end. Freeze the goldfish so the abomination does not eat it. And we're looking good. We got 40 attack on a level 3 Cobra. So let's see what these snipes do. And we get 2 triggers. So it did 24, I believe. 4 damage through melon. Yeah, 24 damage snipes. And you see our hamster survived on 1 HP, which is just so crucial. It's just an extra snipe. And, you know, they have the synergy, right? So they have a lot more snipes than us, but we have the stats to make up for it. So, although we're not truly maximizing our Cobra, we can at least get something out of it. And here we go, freezing the tier 5s again. And I got a hope and a dream. Look at all the tier 6s. So I think after that one, I'm like, all right, I'm only freezing tier 6s now. And then the tier 5s show up. I was going to say, I don't know why I didn't freeze that Cobra, but we're going double Cobra. So now we got the Cobra chain going. The Abomination is technically a level 1 Cobra, as well as a level 1 Nessie. So I was tempted to switch the order of these so that the Nessie, the Abomination, would trigger the Cobra again. But this level 3 Cobra is just so strong. I wanted it in the front so that it could potentially ruin some synergies like this. Unfortunately, they get their full synergy to pop off, so they get all of their Kitsune Chimera summons. But you see what's going on here. The double Cobra just absolutely annihilated him. What a fun run using the Cobra. It's kind of daunting because it's hard to pivot to the Cobra, right? It's easy to put a PDF in. It's easy to put a snake in. They do a consistent amount of snipe damage. Whether you level them or not, they're just good to have in. You put a Cobra in, it's not really doing much. You gotta really invest in it. So had a lot of fun with these runs, kind of 2 different style runs. One heavy scaled, this one. The previous one we saw, not as heavy scaled, kind of using the trumpets in a fun way and just lopsided scaling, health up front, attack and back. Anyway, if you made it this long, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.